I thought what was happening in the kingdom of undead was crazy enough. I must admit, it's still more unbelievable that someone who just went to heaven crawled out of hell. I don't want to say something demoralizing at this time, but the situation does have room for worse. The collapse of the kingdom of the dead has already begun, and before long, this place will become a dead space. A real dead space. I can't help you answer such profound questions as how to save the world, but I know that you must leave here now, because you may be the only hope for the survival of this world. I don't want to say something demoralizing at this time, but the situation does have room for worse. The collapse of the kingdom of the dead has already begun, and before long...
I know you, the hero who defeated Dantalion. Great, you're finally back. Okay? Compared to the brothers, controlled by the monster crystal, I'm certainly okay. But if we don't get rid of that monster crystal, we'll all end up the same way, sooner or later. Yes, that's what we called it. A huge meteor crashed into the land, and then it suddenly appeared in the clearing from the harbor to the church. Alberto ordered us to clear the thing, but the moment we got close to it, some odd whispers and thoughts filled our minds. By the time we came back to our senses, the crystal's vines had firmly immobilized us. I'm sorry I don't have the strength or courage to save them. I've used up all my strength just getting here. I remember we just left the church and were heading to the harbor to destroy the crystal. What the hell is going on here? What's happening to us? Please receive our sincere thanks. This crystal seems to have the power to enslave minds in some way. And while I'm curious as to why you're not affected, it's good to know that you seem to be on our side. I'd like you to take the remnants of this crystal to the Sonora Cathedral for us and give it to Metalaws. He is researching its origins. Well, now we must get going and search for our lost brethren.
Your presence doesn't surprise me in the least, and I can't think of anyone but you to blame for all this craziness. Don't mind it was just a joke. Sonora will always welcome a hero who has saved her, especially if she's in distress again. Speaking of which, where's that girl you were with? I think her name is Seraphine. Didn't she come with you? I am sorry. This kind girl should not suffer such pain. From that falling star, everything is different. If you need some clues about the crystals, Metalaws should be able to help you. He knows more about Sonora's crystals than I do, and can definitely provide you with effective help. I am sorry. This kind girl should not suffer such pain. From that falling star, everything is different. If you need some clues about the...
Well, meddling is quite a gift. It's been a long time, Mr. Hero of Sonora, and your enthusiasm has saved us a great deal of time. Now it's time to reveal the truth about the crystal's power. The room to the left of this church has a special shrine that Ayer has remodeled using the power of Dantalion, which gives it a sort of specialness between angels and demons. It also means that it can peek into more of the mysteries of Seraph. Go ahead and offer this crystal to the shrine. It will reveal to you where the power of these crystals comes from. Oh, Mr. Hero of Sonora, your face is covered with a thick cloud of doubt. Come and tell me just what you see in the answers of the shrine. A blank piece of paper? I must say you've really got a lot of humor since you've been to the Kingdom of Undead. Is this some kind of death sneer? Well, this shrine, as a tool for Zaire to spy on the power of Dantalion, probably does need some counterpart to activate it. There should be some of Dantalion's blood left in the bottom of the prison cell. Maybe that can help us activate this shrine. I can smell the rot and depravity in this blood, take it to the church shrine and recharge it. Hopefully, it'll like the little gift you brought. It's a long story, and if we go straight to the conclusion, I think the ravine campground could contain all the secrets we seek. But we still need some small verification, so go ahead and put the crystal on the shrine. This looks like an ancient Seraphesia text. Umbra Chaos, Stellae Dissipantur, Shadow of Chaos, Stars Discrete, Fata Texunt Exedium, Acetoth et Tenebris Expurge Factus, Flos Marcescit Murmur Exiti, Spiritus Vitae Evanescent. Fate weaves destruction. Acetoth awakens from the darkness. The fading flower whispers a song of destruction. The breath of life fades like rising smoke. That was a more primitive and higher dimensional power above the ultimate good of angels and the ultimate evil of demons, and the power of the Lord of Chaos, Acetos, a monster that existed before legends. Thousands of years ago, Raktivira's descent had already brought disaster to Seraphosia, but compared to Acetos, Raktivira's power was as humble as a child. They are easier to find than you think, right in the cemetery of Sonora Cathedral, an unnamed cemetery. I marked the cemetery's location on your map. As to how much information you can bring back, let's hope that neither I nor the world looks the other way.
O descendants who set foot on this hallowed ground, the test left by Earldorwyrm is before you. Listen to the voice of the elemental power. If you answer correctly, the way forward will be clear. If you answer incorrectly, you will face consequences. Are you ready? The 4 statues are known to symbolize the 4 elements of fire, electricity, poison, and ice. The statue in the east said, "I am adjacent to electricity and poison, but I will never associate with ice." The statue in the west says, "I look towards the fire, but not directly adjacent." The statue in the north says, "I am adjacent to fire, but not to poison." The statue in the south says, "I am closely connected with ice and fire." Answer us. In which direction is the statue representing the element?
Let me go. I can't afford to be tossed around by these guards at the gate. That relic of Earldorwyrm you're holding contains information we seek. It's a treasure left to us by the ancient sages, but we'll have to find a suitable place to decipher its magical spells. Beyond the Death Marsh, north into the forest lies a hidden altar, the secret meeting place of the Earldorwyrm and the last place to undo their magical spells. I would advise you to be careful though. As mentioned before, the ravine campground is closed off by a powerful force.
It has been a long time since I've had fresh air, and I'd like to thank you for bringing me back to Seraphosia again. However, the moment my consciousness was liberated in such a form, it meant that my body had been consumed by the forces of chaos. It has been a long time since I've had fresh air. Technically, I am the consciousness of Asora's backup. After defeating Rakhtavira, the scholars of Earldorwyrm and I realized that this would never be the only incursion of the forces of chaos. So we borrowed Earldorwyrm's technology to preserve our consciousness in order to prevent any kind of unforeseen mishap. Seraph, chaos represents an amalgamation of multiple forces that is complex and evil, and has an equally deadly attraction to single and extreme aggregations of power, like angels and demons. As much as chaos has the potential to control demons, it has the potential to manipulate angels. But in any case, after all, it's still too surprising that it's the Supreme Archangel who's affected. As powerful as the forces of chaos are, they are unable to intervene in the form of a physical body against Seraphosia. So they choose to intervene in Seraphosia, the crystal you see here, by implanting themselves into Seraphosia's world in order to create life forms that are born in this world. On the other hand, the forces of chaos also seek out powerful individuals to parasitize and use as puppets in order to take the life force of this world. Yes, there is an unusually powerful force asleep in this neighborhood, and perhaps that is our first target. Even though I'm in a conscious state right now, I'll still do what I can to help you. For example, traveling to the Origin, I have no way to help you wake up Seraphine, but if you want to go and see her, you can always come to the camp to find me.
should congratulate and honor you, but I must also be honest. What happened in Sonora was nothing more than a prelude to disaster. The forces of chaos must have invaded Seraphosia in some form or another, and this is the root of all disaster. That's right. Rakhtavira invaded Seraphosia the same way back then, which means that if we don't take care of that chaotic meteor, it won't be long before the entirety of Seraphosia is destroyed. Of course, but until then, maybe you'd like to go back to the origin and say hello to Seraphine, which sadly is all I can do. Hopefully this will give you more incentive to save the world.